Hey, 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 blessed babies. 'Tis I, Adina, and look, we are live from my boudoir. You guys are in my bedroom. Because this is not going to be a reading. I wanted to invite you guys in my bedroom for intimacy. I am gonna probably do a reading tonight, and I'll go outside and do that because I like to read outside, but I wanted to come in and first of all thank all of you who sent me those kind comments on the post where I shared a little bit about my health concerns that I've been experiencing. I told you guys that I was going to come back on Monday with more readings, but it's Sunday and so much has happened over the past couple of weeks in my life, and it has given me a story to tell. And I wanted to share that with you guys because I am not just a psychic medium. I'm not just the juju lady. I am a spirit myself. I'm my own spiritual being. I'm my own person, and I'm a healer. First and foremost, I am a healer. And I will say that I have kind of set that part, or that part of me, to the back burner to be everything else in life. A businesswoman, a realtor, a juju woman, a psychic medium. And I've kind of deprioritized the healing until I've been forced to do so. And so today I am going to share with you guys my personal tea, my personal story. And I think that I might even do a reading on myself after this, or on my relationship with you guys and the purpose of me doing this channel. I'm not above putting myself on the table, as I have done before with my popular Sloan Bella reading. I asked God to judge between the two of us, and I even think that maybe I shouldn't have done that publicly. I don't regret it so much. I actually still stand on what I said and what I believe about being copied off of, but I've learned that even when I feel like I have a cause, that I don't always have to fight for it. I'm not good at, I haven't been good at choosing my battles. I've been fighting every one of them and then asking God for a break from the fighting. Nevertheless, you guys, I did this weekend get cleared for breast cancer. I did not have it, or I didn't have it at the time that I got diagnosed. However, I do believe that I was meant, or when I found the mass in my left breast, the one over my heart, the one that says royalty over my heart, I do believe that it was intended to take me out. So I'm going to give you guys a little backstory, and here's my truth. So as you guys know, I recently started a business with my bestest friend, Natasha, and another gentleman who I had known through real estate. He's a developer. He's a black man, and he approached me with the opportunity to start a brokerage that wasn't just realty, but also development. And I obliged, and I did not do so easily. I have had several businesses of my own that I've started and created. Some have failed, some have been successful. Beyond the Veil is one that I didn't intend to be a business, but I'm running it like that now because I'm more passionate about business. And so if I treat Beyond the Veil like a business, then I'll always commit to it. But I've never went into business with anyone. I've never had a business partner. I have trust issues, and I am sociable, but I don't consider myself friendly because I don't trust anyone. I've said many times that my life has been full of pain, and it has been. And this weekend was a confirmation of the fact that, yes, if I ever thought that I was imagining things, it was confirmed that there was pain in my life from an entity outside of myself. So I started the business with Natasha and Andrew, I would say maybe March might have been my last month at our brokerage, Gold Street, that we were at. It was March. March was my last month at the brokerage I was at. And then after that month was over, I did not renew my brokerage fees or commitment. I resigned from the brokerage and I let them know that I was leaving. And then I committed wholeheartedly to the Winning Team Realty. That is the name of the brokerage that Andrew, Natasha, and I created. I came up with the name. I have been toying around with that name, the Winning Team, since we were at Gold Street. If anybody here knows about real estate and being a realtor, when you're in a brokerage, sometimes brokerages have teams inside of them, and your team can have its own name. Like, for instance, at the brokerage I was last at, they had the scope team, the table team. I was toying around with the idea of being the Winning Team, and that would have been Natasha and I. But plans changed. We end up starting our own brokerage, and I applied the name the Winning Team Realty to our new business. The business idea, my business partner Andrew had been searching for someone to go into real estate with for a year before he approached me, and no one else would do it. Either they didn't want the responsibility of being a broker or running their own business, or, you know, maybe they just didn't believe in Andrew. I don't know. Natasha was someone that was approached with the partnership idea even before I was, but she turned it down. Since I have known Natasha, and that was since 2022, she has always maintained that she has never wanted to be a broker because it was too much responsibility, and she didn't want that responsibility. Now, when I got into real estate, I had a 2-year plan, and you can become a broker in the state of Florida after you've been a realtor for 2 years. And my mentors, who were my previous bosses at the company that I did HR for, they used to be contractors and real estate agents, and they were some of the ones who supported me getting into real estate, and they were the ones who gave me the idea of becoming a broker as soon as I could. And so I always knew I was going to be a broker as soon as I could, because I'm not really a salesperson. I'm good in management and leadership positions, and a broker is a little bit of the best of both worlds. You can do your leadership management, and you can also, you know, still do real estate if you choose to not compete with your agents. And so I knew I was going to eventually get my broker's license and then find a place for me in real estate that didn't require me to sell for the bulk of my career, and also allowed me to still utilize my business skills. So Natasha turned down Andrew. She was even telling me that he had been calling her, approaching her with the idea, but she had told me that she had been ghosting him. She didn't believe in him. She didn't believe in herself. And so he approached me with the idea. Now, I'm a businesswoman. I'm an entrepreneur. I have been one before I got into real estate. It's in my blood. And so I told him, you know, I'll think about it. And for me, thinking about it means praying about it. I need 72 hours to make any kind of decision. And so I use those 72 hours to do practical research. I pray, and I also read my cards to see. And I did that And I remember when I flipped cards to ask the spirits if I should do it, I got the Justice card, which to me meant go ahead and sign that contract and do this with them. And I did it because of that. I called Andrew back and I let him know I'd do it. So we arranged to have a meeting. When I told Natasha that Andrew had approached me with the idea and that I was probably going to do it, Natasha changed her mind and she wanted to do it as well. Her exact words were, well, if you do it, I'm doing it. Now,